So how many of you out there tell lies about things that you're going through just so you can make someone else jealous, or you can feel better about a situation or yourself, or whatever your reasons? You just tell lies about situations when it comes to relationships. Basically so that, you don't show your true hand because you feel it might be more favorable not to. Y'all know I like to talk a lot about my cousin's experiences because I think they're hilarious as we share our stories. For instance, I have a cousin who just simply will not own whatever she's going through. She doesn't discuss any of her relationships with anyone, and if she does put something forth, it's just a blatant lie because it's no one's business. And she also keeps, all of her relationships at bay. She tells all of her guys, if you want to get down in public, you got the wrong one. And I was out with her one day, and she was approached by some guy who went to hug her like he knew her. And as he went to close in on her, she pushed him away, and she slapped him across the face, and she told him, don't you ever touch me again. I don't know who you are. She went into this rage on this guy, and here I am standing there thinking if he moves, I'm just going to have to act like a crazy person and, engage, because that's my blood right there, and DNA stands together. But anyway, he's like, just standing there staring at her. He didn't say a word, and I was like, thank goodness, because I don't need to be trying to fight a Negro anyway. I'm not exactly in a position where I want to particularly be up in a hospital, not because this man hit me, but simply because things in my body didn't particularly agree with what I'd be trying to do, like wrap my hands around his head. I might dislocate my shoulder, or I might try to kick him and sprain my toe, or lunge on him and suddenly I'm on my knees on my back because it's sprained or something like that. But anyway, we didn't have to go down that path, so I was happy for that. But nevertheless, my cousin is like, she's like, and look, motherfucker, I don't know who the fuck you think you are or who the fuck you think I am, but I'm not the one. And I'm standing there by her like, okay, get it out, cousin, and thank goodness he's not saying anything, and let's move on. So we're moving on, and I'm like, damn, cuz that was really close, I said, we really have to be careful out here, especially if we're hanging out in a COVID world. I'm like, you don't know who this guy is and touch you or anything. And, after the story we saw last week about the man with the feces in the lady's face, that was a whole nother story. But anyway, I was just so thankful. And my cousin and I are walking, and we got back into the car because we were hanging out. And she goes to me, cousin, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, what, girl? She said, you know that guy back there? I did know him. Hello, I will pause, but y'all would think this is a broken tape, a broken recording. So anyway, yes, the woman said to me, I know him, but I would never be caught in public hugging up on a motherfucker like that because he's ugly. What is happening in America today when you can love somebody behind closed doors and whip their ass in public because of their looks? And my cousin responded that what's happening is she don't do ugly, but that piece of pipe is good, so she take that in the back, and in the front she take a pipe and crack him in the head. And I had to say to myself, men, do you realize what this means? All you fine men sitting next to an ugly man, working with an ugly man, that ugly man is probably sleeping with your woman. That's all I'm saying. Yep, you heard me. While y'all laughing at that man that y'all calling ugly and thinking he's not getting any women, he's probably sleeping with your woman. So next time y'all consider yourselves fine men hear ugly man joke, I wouldn't laugh so hard. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna mind my business now. Don't be mad at me. These are just topics, situations, and moods